Yo, what's up, YouTube? Today we got another reaction video, and it is this lady talking about, or man, I don't know, it's a secret person talking about how they were in a sex rink or something, like they had sex with like 50 people at one time or something. So you know what? We put our demon time lights on. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, we about to get crazy into this video. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. Road to 500 subscribers. We at like 122 right now. So please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like, comment, whatever. I read y'all comments. I love to interact with y'all. So drop a comment, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and let's get into the video.
So there were about 30 people on like a bunch of matches that had all been pushed together in the middle. There were, probably another 20 people around the edge. And at the end of that kind of experience, you don't really know like who you've had sex with, what they look like, you don't know anyone's name.
Pepsi, sponsor me.
So the swinger lifestyle is basically having sex with someone who is not your primary partner. That can be with your partner, that can be away from your partner, it can be at parties, it can be at swaps. There's a whole range of stuff in the lifestyle. There are parties that are very cisgender and heteronormative. There are parties that are very kink heavy, and there are queer parties as well. So if you walk into kind of one of the classic famous straight parties,
I ain't gonna lie. Do y'all think that's a woman or a man? I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's a woman, cause like how they're sitting, and like how their like hand motions are and stuff, and how they're talking. It kind of sounds like a woman, or like a very like, what is it, feminine man that is really short, because they also look short.
You won't see a lot of kind of conventionally unattractive people, and what's quite sad is those people get kind of filtered out generally. You'll see much older men bringing these incredibly attractive women who turn out to be escorts because they won't be let in if they turn up as a single man. A lot of the straight parties are very white, very thin, very young, and very blonde as well. I would say generally if you're black or Asian, you don't see as many people there. There's definitely specialization, for sure. I've seen like these really stacked dudes with these Asian tiny girlfriends, and they'll be on leads, and like I witnessed two guys who look like that literally swapping leads for the women. And I don't know whether those women were into that or not, but it felt quite weird.
Wait, chat, what the hell does a lead mean? I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know what a lead means. So I'm confused. What does a lead mean?
So in terms of joining an orgy, there's like various levels of etiquette. I think what's most important is you make eye contact with someone in the orgy. They normally wave you in. Solo wanking is a general no-go at any party. So, solo wanking is someone who generally presents as male, and they're normally standing in a space, watching people wanking without their consent, and they're normally trying to make eye contact with you. And basically what they're doing is trying to participate in a scene that they weren't necessarily invited into. There are parties for specific kinks. There is a party which is a greedy girls and hot wives party, and it's a ratio of 6 men to 1 woman. There's female domination ones. In London, a lot of the parties have staff who will watch out for rule breaks, they'll monitor orgies, which I'm sure is not particularly a fun job, and anytime they see behaviour that's not okay, they'll normally call someone out and probably ban them from ever coming to the club again. So the old like keys in a dish stuff definitely still happens. I think generally the more provincial the city, the kind of, sounds really bad, like the worse the selection criteria. So I've been to some really weird parties. I think the worst one I ever went to was in Birmingham. I had an itch and looked stuff up online and ended up going to Scarb, run by this couple who were lovely, very nice. And the club I thought had hostesses, and actually what it was 20 men surrounding 2 paid hookers on like a massive ottoman and all this fucking hair. There is a whole space in Britain for old swingers.
Bro, it was 20 niggas and 2 girls. Bro, they was getting their shit crushed.
Like cruises, there's whole resorts in Mexico. I think since being in the lifestyle, my sexual boundaries have shifted quite a lot. I have kind of ceased to be shocked by pretty much any sexual behavior. Like, I have friends who are into like display. I have friends who, are into like urethral sounding.
Bro, chat. How do people get turned on by getting pissed on, bro? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll tell y'all a little story, right? I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. I was messing with a girl one time, and she asked me to piss on her, and like she was being dead ass. I thought she was joking at first. I never ended up doing it, but I was like, damn, like people actually like that shit. Like I never had somebody like tell me like they like that shit, and the first time they did, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Medical stuff. Okay, so urethral sounding is taking a rod and inserting it inside the penis. And to me, that's pretty extreme, but like they're living their best life. I think it's really hard to balance like emotional and physical boundaries.
A ride, bro, the whole one like this big. Bro, oh hell no! What type of fucking parties is this? This shit sound worse than the Diddy party. I ain't gonna lie to you.
With the lifestyle, I think what can end up happening is you or the partner that you're with, if you're swinging together, can end up being so driven and obsessed by like new sex and new ways to have sex and people to have sex with that you like lose touch of the emotion that you two have together. I think the swinger lifestyle can be open to coercive and abusive relationships. I have been in one that was centered around swinging. In hindsight, the only reason that we were together was because I enabled that person access to the swinging lifestyle. And it was very demeaning and very difficult. It evolved into an unwanted, like 24/7 dynamic of sex. It was way too much, and like I wasn't allowed to play with anyone who wasn't someone that he found attractive and female. I think when you're very sexually open, you see it as, oh, my partner wants this, like that's chill, I'm chill with this. But in reality, it's like a lot of control over time. I've definitely seen things that make me really uncomfortable at swing parties. I was actually in an orgy pile a few years ago, and there was a woman underneath me who I'd been playing with, and we finished playing, and her male partner was next to her playing someone else, and like I could tell that she was super uncomfortable, that she didn't want him to be playing with this other person, that she wanted to stop. There's also a lot of pressure to perform. So, you know, if you go to a party and it's a really exclusive one and the tickets were like £200 per person, for example, and you don't have sex with someone and your male partner's paid for the whole thing, you'll feel a certain type of way. You'll feel, you know, like you've let them down or whatever. So you end up in these situations where you're kind of having sex with people you don't necessarily want to have sex with people to like justify the ticket price. I think a lot of people are sexually open and they kind of want to believe that a lot of what's happened to them is consensual. And to be clear, a lot of it is. A lot of it is people having a great time expressing themselves. But if you want to go to the police about something, for example, I haven't really heard about anyone doing that because, you know, if you're in the lifestyle where you don't want to shut the club down, I think there are some clubs that ban people a lot and it's great. There are other clubs where I have emailed organizers and said, this person was abusive to me and they're not a safe person. And not even to ban them. I said, like, if they're coming to your next party, like, well, tickets will let me know and I won't come. And they've said, oh, we don't get involved in domestics. I would say generally the kind of straighter clubs take it less seriously. And it's really sad. And the kinkier and queer clubs, and again, those people in the lifestyle who really care about consent, they will ban people quite quickly. There are definitely people who join the community for bad reasons, for sure. You know, I think if you are sexually sadistic, you get off specifically on humiliating women, or you specifically get off on hurting people in a way that they don't enjoy. It's a space where a lot of people can.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought they was talking about swinger parties. How the fuck this shit get into like domestic abuse and shit? What?
Convince themselves they're okay with things they're not.
That was a woman talking about her like experience at a swinger party. Like it's a woman. I ain't gonna lie to you. It had to be. She just went on a whole tangent about like people doing like domestic abuse and all that. You know, men, they ain't gonna be talking about that for 3 minutes at the end of a video. I ain't gonna lie to you. But nah, that's insane. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm telling you, I would not want my girl or me in a relationship and do like I don't understand swingers. Like if you're a swinger, then like I ain't gonna lie to you, like all power to you, but like I don't understand it. Like I wouldn't want my girl getting pounded by another dude. And I hope my girl wouldn't want to see me like messing around with another girl. Like I just think that's all like weird to me. Like, you know, like that's just weird, like in my general opinion. But I mean, all power to them. I mean, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, put God first, love your family, and peace.